Let me get through my burp before I start talking. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about college. You know, that thing you spend all of your life savings on for the possibility of getting a job later in life. So that was a fun 4 years of my life. I technically am done with college. I have one more semester, but I completed all 4 years. I'm a third semester senior, whatever you want to call it. And I'm doing it for fun because I want even more debt. But college is a lot of things, but it's most of the things it is not what you expect it to be. I had a lot of misconceptions about what college was going to be before I went into college, and let me tell you, almost all of my expectations were not met. So, not that it was a bad thing. I had a wonderful time in college. I sound so sincere.
I had a wonderful time in college, I promise.
But I really did. I got to study something I love. I absolutely love film, and that's what I studied in college. Made great friends that I'm going to have for the rest of my life, hopefully. But let me talk about some of the things that everyone expects it to happen, and it doesn't always happen. And that's okay. First of all, making friends. I think a lot of movies and TV shows that show college make it seem like, oh, you know, you're gonna have a friend on the first day, you're gonna be awkward and lost, and you're gonna bump into someone and drop all your books, and you're gonna have this great meet cute of a friendship, and from there on out you two are inseparable, you know, stuck to the hip, and that's just kind of how it is. But it's not at all. I mean, that happens for some people, they get lucky, but it doesn't happen for everyone. I didn't have friends right away in college. I know a lot of people who didn't. You know, sometimes it takes some time. It's different than high school, where, and you know, middle school and elementary school, making friends, because you see those people every day in the classes that you're in, and most of the time, like especially in elementary school, you are in that classroom all day with that person. You know, you're assigned to the same table, and so who else are you supposed to talk to all day? You sit at the same lunch table, you sit at the same desk in class. Of course you're going to be friends with them. But in college, odds are the people you room with will not be in your classes. Odds are the people you take classes with will not be in every class you have. You might have a few overlapping classes depending on the person, but most often you're going to see the same person maybe once a week, unless they're your roommates. But if you're not making friends in college, it's okay. Just let it happen naturally. Don't try to force anything. Sometimes you might go to college and you might hate that school, and that's okay. I feel like we don't talk about people transferring enough from different schools, but especially the school I went to, we had a lot of transfers in, a lot of transfers out. That's different reasons. But a lot of people transferred in. That was a normal thing. Like, we had a whole department of, like, the college advising center that was just for transfers because how common it was. So, yeah, if you're going to a school for a semester or even a few weeks and you just hate it, don't worry. Like, you have the ability to transfer schools. That's one of your options. A lot of people expect that, you know, jumping right into college, you're only going to be taking classes that you want to take, and that is not the truth. I was taking gen eds up until my senior year. That's mostly my fault, but you will still have to take gen eds, even in an art school, even in a creative major, you will still have to take gen eds. If you're still in high school and you're watching this, please study for your AP tests if you're in an AP class. Please do. I did not study for my AP tests because I didn't care, and I did not pass them, and so I did not get to test out of my English classes, and so I had to take 2 very basic English classes my first and second semester of college, and let me tell you, I wish I didn't have to do that. If you're in an AP class, please, 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 please study for that. If your college requires ACT or SATs, please study for that. Again, I didn't think it was important, and so I did not study. Because my college that I wanted to apply to didn't require them, they still used them to test you out of different things. In college, it's expected that you're gonna have a boyfriend or a girlfriend pretty much right off the bat. And while that's the case for some people, it's not for everyone. And you might not even have a partner, significant other throughout the entirety of college. And that's also a possibility. I am one of those people. I did not have any sort of significant other throughout college. I mean, like, I met people I liked. It didn't ever really amount to anything, and that happens sometimes. Tried the whole Tinder thing. Didn't really work out in my favor. And that's just how it is sometimes. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. High school too. Don't worry about it. Life, who needs a significant other when you have friends and a budding career in a very tough industry of writing. Schedule smart. You have 2 weekend days most likely. Try to schedule your classes so you don't have class on Friday. Just do it. I know it's going to be really tempting to schedule your classes after noon, but don't do that. My recommendation, start them at 10:30, because if you schedule based on how much you want to sleep, which I understand sleeping is great, but think about, when you're going to do your homework, when you're going to hang out with friends, when you're going to sleep, eat, plan your schedule around meals, plan your schedule around, free time, having free time to just sit, to just relax if you want to. Make that time for yourself. So, schedule maybe one day of classes where you go to class at noon, just so you feel better about yourself. I always did that. I gave myself a sleep-in day. But yeah, try to schedule, like 10:30 to 4. That way you have the whole evening to eat, to do your homework for the next day, to see your friends maybe for a little bit. I think that is all I had to talk about college. If you have any more questions about college, please ask a non-expert expert, and that's me. I'm an expert on not being an expert about college. I went to college, and that's the extent of my knowledge. I went for 4 whole years. I can't believe I did it. 1 more left, and I get to actually get my piece of paper that says I went. And I get to add 1 whole new line on my resume. Isn't that exciting? So much money. Loans for 1 line on my resume that says education. So exciting. If you have any questions, ask them down below in the comments. Like this video and subscribe, because there'll be more videos where I'm just ranting for hours on end into a camera and then editing it into something manageable and watchable, maybe, hopefully, sort of. Yeah, but any questions you have about college, or about college, ask those down below. If you do have any questions about anything else besides college, you can also ask that, and I'll create a video maybe. If I get enough questions about college in the comment section, I might make a follow-up video where I just answer those specific college questions. So, thank you for watching. It's been an honor serving you today. Catch you on the flip side. I don't know what to do for my outro. Hope this construction man doesn't look at me through the window. I don't know why he's there in my neighbor's yard. He's gone. I hope he didn't see me talking to a camera in a room by myself.